Hey guys, it's Saria. Welcome back to my channel. So today's video is a little bit of magic mail. I was contacted by the vinyl company HTVRONT. This is their logo in case you guys are trying to find them on Amazon. That's primarily where I have purchased from them, and I have used both their heat transfer vinyl as well as their vinyl. So this is the second time that this company has reached out to me to review their products, and I am so excited because I love trying new crafting products, and the bundle that we decided on is a heat press for hats, which is not anything that I own. I honestly didn't even know that it existed. And I have done heat pressing with my iron on hats, and it's not the best. So I am really excited to try out this product. Thank you so much to HTVRONT again for working with me, because I so love their products. And I will tell you guys, I don't get a commission off of this. Like I don't get like a paycheck. If you guys purchase, it's not like I make any money off of that. The only exchange is that they will send me the item for free in order for me to review it. And I've told them the first time, I'm telling them this time, like, it's a totally honest review. I'm gonna give you guys my sincerest thoughts on the product itself. This company was also kind enough to send me a percentage off for all of my viewers. So if you guys are wanting to purchase something from them, then go ahead and use this code. I also have it linked down in the description box below for you guys to get a percentage off on your purchase. So this is the box. I did cut it open already just so I could get inside of it a little bit easier. But everything is also packaged inside of here, and it's packaged quite nicely. So if you guys look, like, there's space in this giant box, and then on top of that, everything came like padded and wrapped so nicely. So the first thing is these two skinnier packs, and I believe that these are the heat transfer vinyl bundles. Again, I do love that they mailed them in a box, because sometimes when you order heat transfer vinyl, it comes and the package got bent, so your vinyl's now bent, but this came perfectly preserved. Okay, so this is really interesting. This is called Puff Heat Transfer Vinyl. I have never worked with this before, but it does say that it's going to have a foaming effect, and I think it's going to like puff up to be a little bit 3D. So I'm very interested in what that is going to be like. I've never worked with a heat transfer vinyl like that before. I also want to point out to you guys, they do send a Teflon sheet for you to heat press or to iron on the vinyl, which is really nice because it'll protect your iron or your heat press. Okay, so right away we got this gorgeous pink color on top. This one's called the HTV Vinyl Bundle Light. The last thing in the box is this other box, and I believe that this is the hat heat press. Okay, I'm so excited to try this out. But yes, it is a heat press specifically for hats. This is so exciting because I have made hats on my channel before with heat transfer vinyl, and an iron, and it's not the easiest thing in the world to do. So I'm really excited to have a machine that's like dedicated to putting vinyl onto hats. Okay, first thing on top is the manual. So we've got that. I'm just gonna set that off to the side for now. And then it does come packaged with this around it. So again, just really nice packaging. Like, you know, nothing's getting damaged when they ship it. Okay, so this is the first thing in the box. It's so cute. Why is it like so aesthetically pleasing? Because my heat press, like my shirt heat press, it's not this cute. That's so nice. Okay, so this is literally like a case for it. And then you undo the latches there, pop this off, and then the heat press is right there, and then there is the little stand for it. That is so nifty. Okay, so this is a lot like a miniature heat press, because I've seen those, but it's curved on the bottom to allow for the shape of the hat. Okay, so we have the power cord there, and then this is the actual heat press. That looks so nice. So we've got the power there, and then we've got temperature controls and a settings button. Let's go ahead and plug this in and see what we've got. Okay, so when I initially turn it on, it auto sets to 210 degrees, and then it starts heating up. Let's see how long it takes to heat. Done. Okay, obviously I'm not going to touch this right now because it's 210 degrees, but okay, so if you click the settings button, then you get this flashing notification, and this is a timer. So it says that you're going to get a 20-second timer, and then obviously you can use the arrows to adjust the time setting. That's kind of nice because you don't have to keep track of how long you've been sitting and pressing. So This is what it looks like sitting on its little stand. I am going to go ahead and turn it off and unplug it though, because I don't want a hot iron just sitting in front of me. And then the other thing that this came with is this, which is so cool. It's like really, really thick foam, and I'm guessing that this is the insert to insert in the hat so that when you're pressing, it's still maintaining its hat shape. And then it also came with this really soft velvet bag. I don't know if this is to travel with this part or the whole thing, but either way, nice. Okay, so far I think that this is freaking precious. I really do love that it comes with this little nice like dome cover, because it'll look so much nicer set out. I will literally show you guys my ugly shirt heat press so you can understand why I'm so impressed by that. But this next portion of the video, we are going to jump into the actual like application using this individual heat press, and then also the two different types of vinyl that they sent me. I will be heat pressing two different hats with two different designs to see kind of what they turn out like. And I am going to follow the instructions that they gave me and kind of go from there. Okay, so I changed the settings to the recommended. It said between 300 and 320, so I went ahead and did 310, and then I changed the timer to 15 seconds as was recommended. And then this is how you're supposed to set it up. You do, like, you insert this part sitting flat, but your hat should be kind of like vertical. And then we're gonna go ahead and try this. So it said medium pressure, and then let's see how this works. You hold down the power button for 2 seconds. That starts the timer. Okay, so I've never used this kind of vinyl before, and I definitely think that there's a little bit of a learning curve because it moved around a little bit. So the gap on here is a little bit bigger than over here. But I also did a really big design on the hat, and it's got this weird texture. I don't know. So this is my third time trying to cut on the not puffy kind. I do think it's partially because my blade is really old. So I tried to go off the settings recommended. It did not work. Like the other one, first try, cut was fantastic. Peeling was great, or weeding was great. I have upped this blade like 2 times higher than the last vinyl. And I also went to my settings and I slowed the speed down to 3. I upped the thickness to 8, and then I'm putting double cut, and I just did a test cut and it seems like it's gonna work. So the only thing right now is like figuring out the settings for my machine and without having to replace my blade. Okay, I've got the press heating back up again, and this time I need to lay the hat a little differently. See, I don't think I'm gonna go against what it's telling me to do. I feel like that is going to work better for what I'm trying to do. All right. Okay, I'm going to let that cool because I think it said it has to do a cool peel. I think that's plenty of time. Okay, so far so good. Okay, the A seems to be... Oh, no, it's fine. I do feel like I'm gonna put that Teflon sheet back over it just one more time and maybe hit it one more time. Yeah, that eye is gonna give me some trouble. Oh, nope, I got it. All right. All right, just to be safe, to make sure that this holds up over time, I'm gonna put the Teflon sheet over and then press it one more time. Yeah, looks good. So cute. I really wish I hadn't messed that part up. It's like it pulled or something while I was pressing. It's probably because I did the design so freaking massive, but. Okay guys, so it is a new day. I used the heat press. I used both types of vinyl and I'm gonna give you like my final reviews. This is the hat, which I don't really wear hats that often, I'm not gonna lie, because I usually have curly hair and like I pulled my hair back so you guys could see it not looking crazy, but when you have curly hair and you wear this type of baseball cap, it like pops out. But I got this hat at Walmart because it was like a $5 baseball cap and I was like, let me just get something affordable while I test this out because I didn't know it was gonna work. So the heat press, I would say 10 out of 10. I think it's a great invention. I think if you're going to be doing a lot of hats, or if you are someone who does t-shirts and maybe you do like pocket designs, that seems like a really good use for this as well. And I definitely want to give that a try. For the hat itself, this was very easy. Like I've done this with like a handheld iron before and it took me way longer. I've also done it with my flat heat press before, and that tends to kind of like cook the vinyl. Like no matter how low I put the temperature, it just doesn't, I don't know, it doesn't give like a good, it was much more finicky to work with. Like that's the best way I can explain it. So with this side was so easy. Like it was, you guys saw me, but I did one press and then I let it cool off and then I peeled it. And then the little pieces did seem to pull a teeny bit when I was taking off the transfer tape. So I literally laid the Teflon sheet, I pressed it for another 10 seconds and like, boom, it was good to go. Came out really cute. The front, I do really like it. I wish that I had thought more in my design and like this gap, I wish it was that thick all the way around because I kind of don't love that piece of it, but that's not the heat press's fault, it's like my fault. As far as this textured vinyl, I honestly like it. I think it's kind of cool for a hat that it like puffs up like that and becomes like a foam. Like if you guys touch this, it feels like craft foam. It doesn't feel like vinyl. It's so interesting to me and I didn't know it existed. So I don't know. I kind of want to try it again on like a flat bill cap for Derek. But I do think it's really cute. I think the design worked with the vinyl that I did. The only thing I will say is maybe I should have done like a smaller design. But as far as like reviewing the vinyl, I really like the puffed up vinyl. I gotta, hold on, I'm just gonna take my earrings off. Why am I trying? Anyway, as far as the vinyls go, so the only thing with the pink one was that I had to change my settings on my machine, which I told you guys already, but I haven't been cutting heat transfer vinyl as often as I used to, so it was like having to adjust for a duller blade on my machine, which I just need to replace. And then also the fact that my machine is the Silhouette Cameo, like the original, like the OG, she's still going strong. So the settings that they recommend on their forms are for the newer machines. It's for the Cameo 3, the Cameo 4, and then the Cricut. So I did have to adjust a little bit, but because I've used this company's heat transfer vinyl so many times, it wasn't super challenging for me to figure it out, if that makes sense. Once the settings were right, that vinyl weeds like a dream. Like it is the vinyl, like when I go personally to purchase vinyl with my own money, that is my go-to one because their heat transfer vinyl just works so well and it stays adhered for like a really long time. And that's kind of what I look for, is if I'm going to wash this item, I know I'm not going to wash my hat, but like especially in shirts, I want to know that it's going to stick good. And then as far as the heat press goes, like 10 out of 10, it was a fantastic product. I absolutely loved it. It was so much more efficient than using a handheld iron. And if you are running a small shop or making hats, like having to pump out more than, even if you're literally making like a hat a month, it's still a really nice device to have because like an iron is just not built for this and neither is a flat press heat press. And I have both of those things. So like I am telling you guys from my experience of like I've tried other ways of making hats and this is the go-to. Thank you again to HTVRONT for sending me these products to review. As I've told you guys, I will always give you my 100% honest review, like what was challenging, what went, you know, what did I love, all of those things. And I really did like this product. You're probably going to see me using it in the future to make outfits for us, especially when we go to Disney, because my husband like always likes to have a matching hat. So this is a really nice thing to have for me. If you guys didn't make it all the way to the end of this video, then please leave me a little sun emoji so that I know you were with me all the way to the end, and I will see you guys in my next one.